Let's go into our first story. And I had a problem with my printer today, so I'm going to go use a monitor just like the talking heads do on TV. Bank of America announces their second lien program. They had a press release today. I'll read a little bit about that. The first paragraph. Bank of America announced its first mortgage servicer to sign an agreement formally committing to participation in the pending second lien component of the federal government's Home Affordable Modification Program. So apparently they signed up for that. They're one of the first servicers ever to do so, meaning they're going to start modifying these second mortgages. I don't know if that means much to homeowners out there. They can't even get their first mortgage modified. So personally, I've talked to these guys. I talked to Dan Fram at Bank of America. They talk a good game, but for the most part, it's just propaganda. It's just more wool to pull over the consumer's eyes as you guys just basically get grinded in the meat grinder of modifications and foreclosures. It's just going to continue. And they're going to put out these little press releases. Hey, we're doing everything we can. We're working with the government. We love you guys. We're here to keep people in their homes. Bullshit. They're lying. And they're going to keep on lying forever and ever and ever. Okay? I've got one of the busiest websites in the freaking world in regards to people losing their home. Okay? Two of them. Loanworkout.org and loansafe.org. Okay? You can go to my forum and you'll see hundreds, thousands of people with Bank of America. They can't even receive a fax. Okay? Bank of America can't even receive a fax. Okay? And get it and receive it and put it in a file. Okay? So now they're going to modify second mortgages and this and that. So this is 3 years of bullshit, guys. 3 years that we've heard the same stuff. Whether it be Bank of America, whether it be Chase, whether it be whoever. Okay? You guys are going to still lose your homes probably. That's just the way it's going to work unless you're like me and you're a fighter and you're not going to give up and you're going to shine a light on these guys' butts. Okay? And that's what we need to do. You need to join the loansafe.org forum. If you're losing your home, you need help walking away possibly. I think that's going to be huge coming here in 2010, 2011 in the future. People are just going to walk away because they're getting sick of this. And I really think banks like Bank of America know this. They know that, the consumer and the homeowner hates them, and they don't want to do no business with them, and their credit's shot. So these CEOs and these executives, they know that, all right? They can't make money off of you no more. So what good are you to them? No good, okay? This is business. And the way they look at it, get them out of here. Get them out of the house, okay? But, hey, we're trying to help you. Get them out. We're trying to help you. BS, okay? But if you're a fighter and you keep doing it, you're going to save your home if you have a job and you can afford that loan. But you're going to fight for probably 6 months to a year. I've seen 2 years doing this. So those are the people that are going to get help. So it's like, probably 1 in 10 people that deserve a mod are going to get a loan modification. The other 9 are going to give up. They're going to walk away after a while, and they're just going to get fed up. And that's what they want, okay? They want you out of the homes. That way, other people can get in your home and get a new mortgage from Bank of America, refinance, love them, get credit cards in the mail. We love Bank of America. High five. We love you. And instead of, screw you, Bank of America, they want those people that say this out. And they want the people high-fiving them in. That's the way it works in business, okay? Unfortunately, the homeowner is going to get slaughtered in this, except the guy that doesn't give up and doesn't let them slit their throats, okay? And you could do it if you keep fighting. So here's the deal. If you're weak and you give up quick, it's going to be really tough. If that's you out there that's just, you can't make these calls and you're crying every day, just don't put up with it anymore. Start finding a rental. Start working on your income. As opposed to dealing with these sharks that are, they just want your home. And it's business. Do I hate all banks? I don't really like them. But they're a necessary part of our economy. People say they looted, the treasury of billions and possibly trillions of dollars. I don't know if that's true. All I know is that our economy was, imploding. And, the treasury, the Fed, the Federal Reserve, had to do some things to save some people, Okay, at the top, the big guys. All right? That way there wasn't, just a complete breakdown in the markets and everybody got slaughtered. Shapap, shapap, blood in the streets, people dying of starvation. Okay? They figured they're going to save a couple big sharks or fish, and then all the little fish, they got to get slaughtered. They got to just, make them into tuna. Because that's just the way this economy works and the world works. And if you don't know that, you're going to be one of the people that are made into tuna or slaughtered. Okay? But if you know what's going on and you're hip and this is just the way it is, don't take it personal. Because you can't, because it's not personal. You need to work on yourself. You need to work on your family. This is, do it yourself. Everything. We're not going to get help from big government. You're not going to really get help from Bank of America much. You're going to have to force your way in and get help if you want it, and you're going to not give up. All right? And then at the same time, you got to focus on the future and have backup plans. Plan B, Plan C, Plan D. Because in this economy, you don't know what's going to happen. That Plan B is a rental, maybe $1,000 cheaper, in a town that has a nice schools for your kids. Plan C is another job for the future because you might lose your current job because it's probably going to come irrelevant in this economy. So you got to plan all this stuff, and you can't just sit in a little box trying to get a loan modification from Bank of America on your second mortgage because they put out a press release. Okay? And then you got the talking heads on corporate TV saying, they're helping everybody. Meanwhile, their 30-second little segments, John's losing his home, rah, rah, rah. It's just the same old chaotic crap. All right? But I know I could rant a little bit. I don't want to talk about Bank of America anymore. If they wanted to help people, they'd be on my forum helping them. They'd be advertising on my forum, saying, hey, no. They don't want to. Okay? But you better believe it, if all you guys that are hurting needed loans and refinances, if you needed a credit card, they would be flying me to Hawaii to go surfing in my forum and probably paying me $50,000 a month. And I could probably retire. But no, I got to do videos on Ustreams. I got to rant. I got to do whatever I can to also make my bills, but tell the truth. But I would never, for $50,000, if they were screwing people, let them be on my forum. But if people wanted to get screwed and they wanted their loans, then so be it. That's a mutual relationship there.